Okay, so in this video, this will be part 5 of making an LS in Roblox. It's been a while, and I'm gonna do some big changes. So, now, that's it. Soon there's gonna be some jump points, so boot code won't just do nothing, but it'll actually run this code, sort of like an assembly. So here, I'm gonna go to do we'll call line equals, and I'll put 2 as a default. So for I, V, and pair instructions, I do if V var is equal to boot code, then inst num equal I plus 1, and found main code at line I plus 1, break equal inst num equals 1. Actually, says it's gonna say found boot code. So now, if I put drill text fail, if it says fail, that means that hasn't worked. Oh, it's showing fail. So we need it to not loop, and then it won't show fail. Now it doesn't say fail, so that means that's working. Found boot code at line 3. And that's with the code. Which script was it? Oh, both of these are empty. Alright. So now, if I wanted to init clone and then say testing, it wouldn't work. So here, if I did JMP init, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't do anything. It probably just error. So if toNumber params is not nil, then it'll just do this. Else, we need to jump to the jump point. So, R in pairs. No. In pairs, instead of doing instructions, I can do what's called JMP points equals a new table, and then if V find colon, then local pause equals V find colon, and then hold on. sub 50, 20 won't work. It'll just be nothing. But here, I can do sub no. Find corn then here I can just do this here, but that won't work, so I have to do -1, and that worked. Table.insert JMP points a table with the line, and then v sub 1 pause -1. Print down jump point V with this other stuff. So now we'll just get substring. Then here, JMP points do if params is equal to that params colon or is equal to V2, then inst num equals V1. But before we do that, y equals inst num. And then here else is up lower is equal to exit. Then and now if it's exit, we need to tell it to exit. So we can do that by setting inst num to line. But now I need the exit instruction here. Then it should say testing. Yep. So now, that is pretty simple. I already made that previously, the jump point. But now, if I were to try to just add draw text hello world, it wouldn't work. It just would print the first word here, see? So we need to make it so that it can directly take the instruction. So else if lower is equal to if it's equal to draw text, then else so draw text. I can take that out of there. I can put that in here. But here for text, print draw text, then space, then the length of it is 9. Fix sub, turn, and here I'll do hello world. So I can just do sub 10. But the text in this case will just be V. So now it says hello world. and exit completed successfully. Not here. It probably won't work. Yeah. So I need to handle that too. So here, else if offload is equal to out, then print at hello sub 4. So I need to do sub 5. Sub 5. So now it says exit completed successfully, meaning that actually exited. So I'm just gonna make a real quick bootloader. JMP test. Here I wanna draw text loop test. Then boot JMP test. So this will just go through an infinite loop, just saying loop test. So yeah, now it works. I'm gonna rethrow my original code. So yeah, but I need to make this a bit more proper. Bring the lines a bit better. So now that's pretty simple. But I'm thinking I should probably up the RAM a bit. Soon we'll get to a display driver maybe. So we have only right now canvas, pixel rendering, and text rendering. And that's all for graphics. But we don't really have anything yet that can do except for doing some testing programs. You can see that as on is putting the place on local host port 51370 there. So I do actually have a server downstairs. Alright. So even at 1024 bytes of RAM, which is now 1K, will work. So eventually we'll get to maybe making a full operating system in here. And I do actually have a version of this from yesterday when I was testing the implementation. Also, you might notice the blur effect, since I have Vita for everyone. It's loading. You can see here, but I didn't have the handling for out. This is just that very simple program. And you can see the implementation is very similar. It's sort of different, but for most of it, for the most part, it's pretty similar. I'm just doing it a bit easier and maybe quicker for lots of code. So here you can see the emulation starts there. but I do have the boot line. But I don't think boot line is really used in this implementation, which can do pretty much exactly the same stuff. Yeah, it's pretty similar to how I implemented it today, but I did it yesterday. So, now, changed the code a lot, so if I were to undo for a very long time, that's what it was like when I started it. But I think I broke the future, maybe. Yep, I broke it there. I broke the future. So now I lost that code. Maybe it had some odyssey. Script history. 1 of 804. So I'm just trying to get a bit. Just trying to get back. Alright. That's pretty much what it was like. So, eventually we'll have a boot sector, and doing all the OS and the custom assembly. But that'll take a while. I hope you enjoyed that video, and bye. Not this video.